Your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rizachet is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Trae Young. And Gay is in at the center position. And here's Porter following the three-pointer by Trae Young. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Porter.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Rizachet, a three-pointer, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Porter pulls it in.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the paint, now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Rizachet. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's good, and the Hawks lead has got back down to 5 points in the make from Connaughton. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here is Porter. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Trent setting a pick for Porter. From downtown. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Rizachet. The Hawks working the ball around. From outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Here's Rizachet. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes here for the Bucks. Livingston's checked in, and Trent subbed in for Prince. And then for Atlanta, Barlow's checked in, and it's George Niang in for Okongwu. So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 10. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Porter, such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Pass to Young. There's the pick. Here's Barlow. Porter pulls it in. Trent can't hit. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Barlow. It's rebounded by Livingston.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Trent. He's off on that one. Atlanta has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Young passes to Niang. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 3 points. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Porter. 6 points for him. Smith kicks to Trent. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there. Young outside. to Ricochet. Launches a three. The rebound by the Bucks.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Porter against Young. Inside. Here's Niang. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fella. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Niang hits them both. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Young pass to Niang. Kept alive. Barlow's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Ricochet. Screen by Niang. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
And Ricochet is having himself a game. Everything is coming together for the young fella.
Now, Connaughton. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Connaughton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young pass to Barlow. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Porter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Young up top, covered by Rollins. Over to the left wing. Now, Niang, he has 5. Here's Ricochet. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Niang's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. That's something that makes a coach smile.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Rollins against Young. Here's Rollins. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Lopez inside. Pass to Rollins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And that one's good. Ricochet.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Out to the wing. Lopez left side. Prince outside. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Prince.
Boy, the attacking mentality of Prince right there. You love that. If he has a lane, he's not going to wait around. He's going to hit it right away.
And Young kicks to Daniels. 1:27 left in the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
52 seconds left here in the second. Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And he makes both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Bounce pass, Prince. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Prince has got 5.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Young inside. Covered by Rollins. Here's Shea. Lays it up and banks it in. Shea's got 21 in the game.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finishing shot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right